Are you ready to be fit? Hi, I'm Paula D'Andrea from pauladandrea.com, and you know, it takes a lot of energy in your day, no matter what you're doing, whether you're running around taking care of your kids, running a business, working for somebody else. It always takes clarity and confidence to really be part of the game, right? So my question to you today is, what are you doing to be healthy? I have, just so you know, a little bit about me. I have 20 plus years in the fitness, wellness, and coaching industries, and I really help people to transform their lives. I'm a transformation specialist, and I get into areas where people have been struggling with long-term issues, whether it be from weight issues or confidence issues, self-sabotage, limiting beliefs, all of that, as well as people who are looking to come back into the light after a really traumatic experience. So those are the levels that that I speak on and coach on. And what I encourage people to do when they begin coaching with me is to really start getting into a self-care routine if they aren't already, and we do look for ways to help tweak that as well. I love the current vibe that's going on in general, where people are really jumping in to engage to be fit. For me, the FIT model is freedom, integration, and transformation. So it's really about giving yourself the freedom in your life to live life the way that you want. And there's so many different ways to do that, right? You've got now the current trend of CrossFit, which is phenomenal. If you have the body to be able to do it, I say go ahead and jump in. I think it's a great form of exercise. You've got P90X for those of you on video, or you can take it on your tablet anywhere that you want to see it. You can still go the traditional route and go to the gym, go to a class, you name it, get out, get some fresh air, go hiking, go surfing in areas that permit. You know, I think it's wonderful for somebody who is, you know, at their desk a lot now, as opposed to being out there in the trenches at gyms and hotels and private homes and things of that nature. I really do have to schedule in my time as well now to get out there and make exercise a part of my day. One of the great things is that I live in the Hollywood Hills, and I can just go out my door and boom, be right up there and get in a beautiful environment. So it has also, as well as a physical attribute to it, it has a very meditative and spiritual quality to it as well. Right now I'm enjoying the summer months and also getting in my pool. So in the morning I get out and go hiking, and then later in the day, after, you know, X amount of hours on the computer, I'm able to get into the pool and really move my body around, and it's a welcome respite to the rest of my day. So that's what I encourage you to do. Along with the forms of exercise, there's also a whole bunch of modalities that you can get into, especially if you're dealing with another one of my specialities, which is chronic pain, helping people get out of chronic pain, flare-ups, subconscious pains, things of that nature. And I do want to mention that one of the things that I've got for you today is one of my doTERRA oils. All you have to do is to enter your name and your email down below, as well as leave a like and a comment, and that will put you in for a chance to win a bottle of lemongrass, which is a little bit later. I'll tell you all the properties of that. Really great oil and something wonderful to get into. We do have a guest here as well today, Joanne Kaminsky, and I love to say hi to her, and I'm going to just pose the question to you, Joanne. What are you doing for your health?
Well, right now I am actually training for a triathlon. You know, I love doing jazzercise, and so I've been doing jazzercise every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. However, my new schedule with summer and my kids needing to be driven everywhere around the world, I'm not able to make it to my class. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to train for triathlon. I'm going to get out, I'm going to bike, I'm going to run, I'm going to swim. We have our own pool. So that's been my big journey right now for getting fit. As for like health and what I'm putting inside of my body, I'm trying to juice more and really stick to really watching my plate, that it's half vegetables, a quarter grains, and the other quarter is protein. So those are the main things that I'm doing.
Good for you. Totally. Congratulations. When are you doing your triathlon?
In a year.
Nice. Nice. And what's is it a half triathlon or
Yeah, it's a
full? Or
sprint. It's a sprint triathlon, so it's a 5K, it's a quarter-mile swim, and 16-mile bike ride.
yeah, that's you know what? I've done a similar. They have one here in Malibu, and I trained quite a few years ago, pre knee surgeries and everything like that. I was training with one of my clients to do that triathlon. It was a really great experience. Wonderful way to train. I actually had started out that in one of my first gyms when I was a trainer. I started that with my club members. We did an in-gym triathlon, so they could pick any of the equipment that they like. They could do cardio. We had a pool inside there. We had an inside track. We had, cross country ski here. We had the step mill. We had regular, treadmill, all of that, you name it, so they could pick their cardio and really mix it up. It was a wonderful, wonderful way to get in your training. So keep us posted on that too. I'd like to see how you progress. What are you up to now so far as, mileage and things of that nature? I bet where do you live?
Wisconsin?
In where?
Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin. So you're enjoying some summer weather right now, so it makes your biking and running a little bit more pleasant. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. It's making it doable, that's for sure. But yeah, we are right now, I'm at about a quarter mile for my swim.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not all three that I'm doing in one day, but I am able to do the quarter mile swim. The 5K piece for the running, I walk part of it and I run part of it. I've been experiencing some problems with some shin splints, and so I've just kind of been like walking that off then and just doing the best that I can with that. And the bike ride, I've probably been able to do about 10 miles.
Awesome. Wow, look at you go, go, go. So let me ask you this. Do you have any support in that? Are you working with a trainer or anything like that, or just kind of doing your own thing?
I've actually been doing it with my family.
Wow.
So yeah,
Very
my
cool.
kids are getting involved in it. My husband's getting involved in it, and it's our goal to do it as a family next year.
Awesome. Very cool. I love that. I love the spirit of that. And may I offer you a suggestion for those shin
Sure.
splints? Okay, one thing that you can do, one of the things that I speak about too, Joanne, is about healthy aging, about really about, and it sounds like you're getting on that track. So a good nutritional plan, strength and mobility, and really reducing inflammation in the body, and that comes along with some of those things as well. Uh, One of the things I can offer to you is to do a simple tap with your foot. So just tap your foot on the floor, nothing hard, nothing strenuous, just as much as you can. And the other thing is on a daily basis, this is for everybody, is that introducing mobility into your body, so you're circling through your wrist, reverse them in through there, and do the same thing with your ankles. Now you can work it up from 30 to 60 seconds or more. And for you specifically, what I would also, I'm going to give you an old PT trick, physical therapy, which I've had my fair share of, is to spell the alphabet with your foot, both
Hmm.
uppercase and lowercase, and that will give you tremendous, because you do know that a couple of things that you want to do in your running and your biking is to make sure that you're ankling, so you're
Okay.
using your foot, and that will help strengthen into that area, as well as be giving you that strength into the shin as well. So
Awesome.
and do calf raises as well. So are you doing any resistance training along with that?
Not really. No. There's like a 20 minutes at when I go to Jazzercise. There's some resistance training, but other than that, I haven't been doing a lot.
Okay, cool. I'd love to stay in touch and hear your progress on that while you're going through. So for everybody else that's out there too, I'd love to hear what you're doing. Again, what you can do is throw a like on this video, give me a comment, and also enter your name so that you get a chance to win your bottle of the doTERRA lemongrass. So let me tell you just a little bit about that, is that lemongrass has been known for a long time for its calming effect. It really, if you're jet lag, it's a great oil to use. if you're recovering from an illness, one of the things that it does is it has this, it's a tonic, and it really helps your sympathetic nervous system. So that is a good thing for any time that you feel stressed. Even is a good thing to have on hand. It also, and for you, Joanne, this might be a good boon for you, is that it also helps with sore muscles. I frequently use it on my knees as well, just as because it serves as an analgesic and really helps to, get into those muscles. You penetrate it and just really, treat yourself well. So the areas that you can get into, your arms, your neck, your legs, you can do self-massage in those areas, and it really helps a lot. When we talk about mobility as well, what you do want to do is make sure that you're starting to move your lymphatics. So especially with all your training, Joanne, and everybody else out there that's maybe doing a lot of hiking, some CrossFit, all that, like really maxing yourself out, what you want to do is make sure that you're giving yourself mobility afterwards as well, so that you're starting to remove all of the debris, any scar tissue that's left back, oxygen, blood, anything, tears and things like that that are happening while you're working out. You really want to treat your body well. So, get into the practice of doing that. Soaking is a really great way to go as well too. You can go to pauladandrea.com shop and /shop, and there's an entry there for a consult too on some oils. So I make these two recommendations to you. Is one is get a bottle of lemongrass, and the other is that you can get a bottle of black pepper oil, and that is a great thing to add in with your Epsom salts to help get your that soreness out of your muscles and help your body reduce any pain that you're encountering there. So, one of the things that I've found, and I don't know, I'm going to ask you too, Joanne, because you're right here, on those days that you really don't feel like going out and doing your running or doing your biking or even your jazzercise or anything that you do, what is the thing that pulls you forward and makes you go to? What's your go-to for support for yourself to just say, let me go do it?
For me, it's being healthy to be able to do the things that I want to be able to do. So, continuing to live the awesome life that I have, and being able to do it for God, and really focusing on that.
Mm-hmm. Very cool, because I think that it's so wild that we have so much like right at our fingertips now, right? You can research anything that you want, you can look at any video, you can listen to anything motivational or whatever. So I would encourage you again, get on my list, because I'm really amping it up with what I'm sending you for motivation, tips like I'm giving right now into this hangout, so that you can really start to be the fit that fits you. So what I want to encourage you to do is exactly that, is that, this isn't you 10 years ago when you were 10 years younger, or this isn't you even a year ago. Things change so much in your body, and you really want to keep up with that. Also, things in your life change. Your schedule changes, your relationships change, your work changes. There's always something that's kind of like pulling you and saying, hey, I need your attention. So the thing for you to do is to make your commitment strong enough and really be able to like really sink in and see it and feel it and see yourself in that great body, in the body that you want, seeing yourself at the perfect size that you want, eating the way that you want, being in the relationships that you want, and just really being in the life that you want. Because let's face it, things can happen like that will pull you out. And I've experienced a lot of those in life. And it's also what I do a lot of coaching around with people too, are those things that just, things were going great, and then all of a sudden, boom, they got leveled out. And I think that at some level, we kind of all know that. And when you experience it in a big way, it really rocks your life. So I want to make sure that you're rocking life in a good way, so that you can always be the fit that fits you. And the thing about it is to be doing things consistently. So, eating well, eating nutritiously on a regular and consistent basis, doing some form of exercise, whatever it may be. And again, I'm not doing the bodybuilding that I did, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, or more, because it just doesn't, feel the same on my body. So my workouts have changed a lot too. So what I want to do is I want to complement where I am right now and be the fit that fits me. So that's really what it's about. It's about giving myself the freedom to expand into what I believe in, to expand into my spirituality, into my social outlets, into my energy, everything that allows me to be a fit person and be a healthy person. And that's really what the focus is on. It isn't really about being like a perfect size, because that fluctuates so much, especially as you start growing up. There's a lot of factors that go in, and being a woman, there's many more factors that set in years that you go by. So those are some of the things that you have to deal with that you can, easily moderate as well. Don't you agree, Joanne? There's,
Yeah,
you're a busy
absolutely.
person, you've got kids, you've got a family, you've got a business. Anything can come up during your day, and you have to have a certain amount of flexibility, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But
And
I also
I
have
would
to
love.
plan too. Like planning is like the biggest thing. I have to plan when I'm going to do it. I have to be specific and focused. Otherwise, it doesn't get done.
Hmm. Absolutely. And also, too, I want to throw in, too, because I want people to know a little bit. Now, your kids are how old?
7, 9, and 11.
Okay. Well, there, there you go. Well, one's not 9 anymore, right?
No, that's right. She turned 10 today.
10. So happy birthday. And what's your daughter's name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca. Happy birthday, Rebecca, hitting the double digits at 10. And so that's a lot right there. And I also want to mention, too, because what you do, and I, again, commend you on everything that you're doing. I love the training that you're going through, that you're actually going to be able to, train for a triathlon and, experience that with your family is so, so cool. I love it. And I love that family affair aspect. The other thing is, too, is that what you're doing for yourself, of juicing a little bit more, eating well, and everything like that. Do you find that that's really contributing to your day as a mom and as a business person, and in every which way?
Contributing in which way? Like being able to stay focused more and just feeling
Mhm.
better?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. It has everything to do with how I feel in the day, and just the energy that I have is just so much more than anything I've experienced.
Cool. And I'd love for you to just share for a minute, what you actually do, because it does require a lot of attention, in a lot of different ways. Excuse me, is that especially for what you do working with kids, you have to be able to respond in a particular way. So if you
Hmm.
share with us just a little bit about that.
About what I do as a job?
As what you do for what your business is.
Oh, yeah, I teach kids how to read online. And so, yeah, I totally need to be focused and paying attention to what it is that they're specifically struggling with in reading, so that I can help and guide them, move them to that next level in their journey of reading, and close that reading gap, because a lot of kids have a big reading gap and there's nobody there to be able to help them. So,
I
yeah.
love it. I love what you do, Joanne, and I love that you've been here today. That you've really been contributing. So hang on for just another minute there. Don't hang up yet. So I want to say to everybody else who's watching, thank you for being here. And everything is at your fingertips. Again, I'd encourage you to enter to win your bottle of lemongrass, and also stay in touch with me, because we've got a lot of great ideas about being healthy, about what you can do to hang in there, to keep yourself motivated. Hence, one of my programs, Motivation Monday, comes out every week, so that it gives you another way that you can really add value to your life, to be able to get out there and really live the way that you want. Give yourself that fit, the freedom, being able to integrate all the areas of your life, all the areas of yourself, most importantly, again, on a spiritual level, on an energetic level, of course, a physical level, intellectual, really about what you believe in, and how to be able to align with your core values and really be living the way that you want to make the transformation into someone who is living a healthy and a dynamic life. So I say get out there, be the fit that fits you, stay in touch. I'd love to have you in my community, and thank you so much for watching. I'm Paula D'Andrea for pauladandrea.com.